We are live at the Canadian Bowler Open. Day 2, the knockout stage. Claire Day And it looks like Daryl's gotten both cameras up, which is great. Greg's having a big end right here. He's got 2 bowls within about 3 inches of the jack. Claire's got 3 just in behind. So this last bowl here by Claire. Claire's going to be trying to make a small connection and move that jack back if possible. Just a little bit wide, so looks like Greg's likely going to be behind the scoreboard here for the first time. Try and draw in for a third shot here. Needs to get in within about 8 inches. Claire's back bowl is only about 6 to 8 inches behind the jack. It's close. If slid just too far, if he falls out, it's close. Could be a good third. Great effort at minimum there by Greg. And they do confirm it's the 3, so Greg's now on the board. That makes it 9-3 for Claire Day. And the Canadian Spider-Man has returned from his slumber. He's gotten all those cameras up. Let's thank him for his hard work. He's been running back and forth for the last 20 minutes getting those cameras ready. So we can change.
All right, everybody, we should be good from now on. Fingers crossed.
So as we had noted, this is just a race to 21 today. There are no ends. Play as many ends as you need. There is a 2 hour and 15-minute time limit if it were to get to that. They kicked off just after 9 today, so time limit would come in about 11:15.
For those of you out there, if you are in the area, feel free to drop by the Calgary Lawn Bowling Club. Music, food, bars open, everything's going really well here, and we're having a lot of fun, so come down and join us, and we appreciate everybody else.
And Claire's been bowling very well the whole tournament as she went undefeated yesterday. She comes in as the number 3 seed to Greg's number 14 seed.
Yep.
Top 16 advanced to this round of the playoffs. This is the championship belt, the top 16. So we've got eight matchups out there right now, quarterfinals. It's not even the quarterfinals yet.
Round of 16 here, for anybody that knows March Madness.
Not the quarterfinals, I misspoke. Need to win 4 games today, not 3.
We will be doing our best to bring you a good match from every single round.
Another great bowl there by Claire. She's got 2 in there tight. We'll see if Greg wants to play some weight there. Those are 2 fairly close to the gather bowls. She could make a connection on both, or if he tries to just draw and use those bowls as backing.
Andy Caldwell in the chat. Morning, lads. I see Michael O'Connor. Is that the bowler who moved to Saskatchewan?
That's correct. Handily victories, and I can confirm he's up very heavily on Steve McCarrahan as well this morning already. He's 13-1 already. He's raced out to a very quick lead, so he's bowling extremely well.
So my first time seeing him in action, and definitely impressed. He's got one hell of a drive. There's a reason why we call him the Big Show.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Weapons of mass destruction. Claire taking a good look at this to see possibly how she can drag the jack or disturb Greg's bowl to get shot.
Yeah, with Greg's bowl sort of blocking that hand, you want to come through that port, but it's maybe not even there. So she kind of almost has to play against the grain here, which could work. You could deflect the jack off of Greg's if you get a little bit of a trail and it would come to your own. Just a little bit more of an unorthodox way of having to come in than when you want to. She's
Not
close.
far off.
Trying real hard.
Little chip.
Ooh. That's another point for Greg. Thank you to the movie star. We got Owen Wright, the movie
That's
star,
right.
doing the marking today.
He wanted that TV time, so now he's got it. He's wearing one of our Canadian Bowler Open 2024 limited edition shirts. Nice burgundy red with a Calgary skyline and a sunset. Really good shirts, really nice quality. If you're looking to snag one for yourself, $45, and we're happy to ship it anywhere, or you can come and pick it up here at Calgary Lawn Bowling Club. David, was there any game in particular that you wanted some updates on? There's Championship bracket, Treaty 7 bracket. Unfortunately, there's no names on, so we'll have to send a runner out to get information on some of those if you want them. Oh, David Llewellyn. I should have guessed that with the David L. I will look to get an update on that.
I can see that his score is 5-3. As for who's leading, I'll wait to see who scores in the next end. But it's 5-3 currently in Mr. Rockman's game. Appleberry Crisp's game is 5-2. When we see who scores next, we can confirm who gets that one as well. But 5-2, he's playing against another member of the Ontario club, Desmond Tibby. That game's 5-2, and the Rockmans is 5-3. Daryl's going to go out and try and figure out who's on which side of the scoreboard for those so we can confirm. So we've got the head right in front of us between Greg and Claire. Looks to be a close measure between Greg's short bowl and Claire's back bowl. I would presume that Claire's probably the shot right now in the back.
It looks like it.
Greg asking how many seconds he has, so he thinks he's down as well. The movie stock confirmed it's 1 second, so Claire's sitting first and third, Greg's second, fourth, and fifth. A little bit tight, I think, here. Gets a wick, but I
gets a
don't
little
think
edge.
that'll be enough to get the shot. So Claire will draw in for 2 here. We can confirm that it's 5-4 for the Rockman and 5-3 for Roy Riggy in those 2 games. So Appleberry Crisp's out to a nice start, a nice crisp morning for him, and Ben's up ever so slightly as well. Nice bowl here from Claire. I imagine that probably settled in time for a second. We'll get confirmation when they come down. She nestled in nicely to her bowl that we know is shot already. Confirmed that's a 2. That makes it 11-4 Claire. So definitely a nice start for her in this race to 21.
Yeah, Greg's got a little work to do, claw himself back, but there's a lot of points to be had in a race to 21.
Our closest game, it appears to be 8-5 for Lyle right now over Pat. These are all in the championship bracket here. You can go and look at the Treaty 7 bracket if anyone wants us to. That's behind us. It'll take us a little bit longer, but we could go back there as they do have scoreboards behind us as well.
Looks like everybody's having a good competition. The only real high score is the Michael versus Steve game. Everyone else is pretty close within a point or two.
And our own game here, obviously.
Yes.
Claire's
doing
gone out
really
like a bullet as well. Probably similar to the score if you and I played. You'd be at 13 or 14 already right now to my 2. I'm sure you'd be swinging all over the jack. Nice bowl there from Gregory. With the wrestling theme, I like that Claire's got on her Macho Man shades today.
That's right.
Like the nice bright color that the Macho Man used to always wear, and she threw a bowl just like the Macho Man right there. Great bowl.
Just a full chromed up band. Very nice.
Not sure who shot there now. They look to be about similar lengths in front.
Greg's in Hitman Pink.
Yeah, he is from Calgary, so.
Pretty sure we saw those shirts rocking in the South Central and at Woba. Another
Great
nice bowl.
Right around the side. That's certainly the shot. Greg came from the opposite hand. I expected him to with Claire's bowl out front there, but he knew exactly what he's doing.
Appleberry Chris throwing a heater. Oh, he missed.
Oh, and he was not happy with that. He's looking down at the ground. He's disgusted. Practicing his delivery right now. Must not have gotten the proper delivery there. He's not happy right now. Looks like he's down at least 2, if not 3 in that end. So that'll mean that he falls down behind. Desmond's going to take the lead there, 6-5 in that game.
Some really high caliber bowls here being played and really good players. It's great to see such a mixture from around Canada and not just from Alberta. So this is really cool to see.
Yeah, we've certainly got Ontario, Alberta, BC, Saskatchewan all out there this morning, and just in the top 16. So you've got about 5 provinces represented in this top 16.
Claire with the patented flower hat. Nice and yellow today.
Likely to come down from left to right on our screen and try and promote her bowl onto Greg's are the jack. Also could come underneath and take the jack clean, I'd imagine. She's certainly in the neighborhood if she's giving it the weight. Just not
Just going to cut underneath.
enough gas, I don't think, for that line. Just jack high level get weight. Greg's probably going to want to work on his bowl now. Check it to see if that second one's in there or not.
Yeah, really, you could just push on that front one in, or if he comes a little narrow, push off of Claire's and flop in.
Take it out, yeah.
Yeah.
Lots to work with if he comes from the right side here. Yeah, I think you're...
Greg holding up the 2 fingers, so I'm assuming he's holding 2 right now.
I think I like your shot there. Yeah, if you could just skinny that short bowl and then come off of Claire's closest, that'd be a nice way to confirm he's 3.
Yeah, even if he flops the jack back an inch or 2, it's not going to hurt him.
As long as he doesn't slice it way out wide, which would be
Yeah.
unfortunate. Certainly in the neighborhood online.
Just needs to roll it
He
out.
wants to get by probably.
Yeah.
Would have been perfect draw weight, just ended up wrecking on his bowl that he thinks is in the count anyway. He did wiggle it, so maybe got ever so closely. We're going to trust Greg's judgment here and give him 2. Makes that 11-6.
We can confirm some scores. Right now, Appleberry Crisp is down 6-5. And Ben Rauchman is also down 6-5 after just the last end.
Our furthest game, which looks like that's Everett versus Ryan. Close game, 8-5. We'll confirm who's who on that one. It is 8-5, and then 8-7 here between Pat and Lyle. So we got a close game.
Yeah.
Close games around.
Looks like Steve McCarrahan's been putting together a couple singles. He's held Mike at 13 for the last couple ends. And
he just trailed the kitten back.
Yeah, so he might
Probably
have a triple there.
Line 3, I think, right now. With Mike does have last bowl. We'll see if the Big Show could use his choke slam his way in to get the point here or not. And he missed, actually, so probably at least a double, if not a triple there.
Greg with a good 2 feet through on that one. Right on line. Greg putting together
Thing too. He'll probably get a result either way. I think she's going to slide under though. So it's going to real firm up this game, make it 11-9, just like that.
Yeah. Greg finding his length. We expected this to be a really close game, but you never know. You get on those hot streaks and then you cool off for a few. And
yeah, just like we saw Mike race out to that 13-1 lead, and Steve's, like you've noted, 5 straight points, and I see Steve's on the jack again this end. So
yeah. But if you can manage that well without chasing points and doing anything risky, you can get through those little lulls and ends without doing too much damage to yourself.
Nice line here from Claire. Is she going to have enough gas? Probably the shot.
It's probably the shot, yeah.
Krieger coming in on the same hand. I think he's going to come up a little bit shy as well.
Yeah, just on top of Claire's.
Maybe 2 feet shy. Yeah, 1 more point for Mac Daddy, so certainly a nice comeback coming there. Making that game interesting. So every game on the championship bracket looked like it could be an interesting match so far. Greg's came back in this one as well. Nicely done by Claire. Settles in just a foot or so behind.
Yeah.
Claire's a little wide on this. I don't know if it'll come down that far, but if it's well weighted, could still come in for a second shot, I think. Certainly another one that's
equal.
another one that's right in the mix. I feel like that's probably in. It's going to be very close with Greg's last one, but it looks a little bit closer to the center line, so my uneducated eyes tell you it's 2 for Claire right now. And if it is 2, I think you'll see Wade from Greg.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Claire's in a good position though with her bowl back there as best back.
Yeah.
Greg's taking a good look, so it must be really close.
Be hard for Greg to miss with Wade here too, though. He's got a nice big target to hit. Even if he hits onto his bowl, he should drive it onto shot bowl and could get a result that way. His closest bowl in the back is under protection. You're not going to play Wade though if you're not down 2, so that's the key. Coming on the backhand with some
over.
weight, but not a drive. Just an overdraw. Must be trying to connect onto his bowls, just like that.
Good
What
shot.
a ball. Probably give himself the shot, I'd say for sure. And the second ball kind of came in with it. He might be 2.
Just for everybody out there, if you are watching, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. All of that stuff helps us out, helps us with this event and keeping it going, and with all the stuff that we do to try to promote the game of bowls. So we appreciate all the support. Michael O'Connor putting on a good end here. Looks like he's holding 3.
Big ball here from Mac Daddy to try and cut it back. He's going to go down and take a look. Claire's coming in, probably just trying to promote her last bowl. Don't know if this has got the juice, though.
Just going to come up short, I think.
I would assume that's 2 for Greg, which would tie it up. We'll wait to get confirmation. That second shot might be close. Sure, he's at least 1. Trying to get on the board. Looked like 2 to me.
Looks like 2. Means it would be all square.
Wow, and Powder tied at 10 now in their game. Looks like Michael Tunnell rolled the dice there. So that gives him a massive lead again now in the game.
Yeah. It's a big pickup.
He's up 10 now, 17-7. And then looks like the Seltzer Dussablon game is 10-5. Excuse me. And the Seltzer Anderson game is 13-10. Appleberry Crisp.
There's an elbow in the way I can't see.
Looks like it's a 6-5 game still. And then the Rockman game is 9-7.
I think
We can surmise Rockman was on the bottom, I think, in that. So I think Rockman's down 9-7.
Yeah, I think he may have just picked up 1 or 2, so that may change to 8 or 9. They just haven't updated the board yet.
Nice bowl there by Gregor. This is up next to the jack. He's a little late tuning up the band this morning, but once he's gotten going, he's found his stroke well.
That's right.
For a while there, it looked like Claire might skunk him. Didn't ruin it though.
Claire just going to slide by on this one.
Probably 2 for Greg right now. He just found the jack in his last, like expecting to pile another one in there.
I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get to Claire's back 2 bowls.
A little bit light here. It's going to be probably another multiple score here for Greg, and my guess is 2.
Looks like it from here. Yeah, 2 for Greg. All right, Greg's got a bit of a heater right now.
Greg, of course, is a veteran of the Tagabows tournament. Tagabows 1 year too, didn't you?
I did. I went with the Greg.
Oh, did you? So I think
I'm
Greg's
on the-
gone multiple times.
He
then.
has.
He's a very real veteran of the Tagabows.
Definitely a fun event. It's weird being in such a different culture, Hong Kong and China. Food options were not everybody's liking, but
Hong Kong, I didn't have a big problem with.
No.
I found that's kind of like the Asian Vegas. So
Yeah.
everyone talked English. You could get most of the food options you wanted. But yeah, once you trucked up to, what was it, Shenzhen?
Shenzhen, yeah.
Not so much. Nobody spoke the language, and not nearly as much of what you would expect for food. I mean, maybe that's their traditional food, I guess I should say, just not what we eat here normally.
Yeah.
So you certainly had to try stuff new out there. I remember
Yeah.
the first day we got up there for dinner, and there was a rooster head on my plate, and I
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
wasn't sure if I wanted to eat that rooster head or not.
The chicken was delicious. I just didn't want it staring at me. That's all.
I believe they do it for decoration. I'm not sure
Yeah.
it's supposed to be eaten, but it was a different thing to see for sure.
Yeah. Greg just wants to slide by these 2. Weight's not bad.
Yeah, bang on weight. That'll be the shop bowl. The movie stock confirmed the bowl's just bowl's length in front of the jack. Mercy sakes alive, looks like we got us a convoy. Claire nestles in beside Greg, but falls the wrong way. I think Greg's probably shot there, but it would be close. Greg will just want to repeat same weight as his last bowl, blade less grass.
Yeah.
I think he's got a little too tight this time, but we'll see.
Maybe
Maybe
his
slide
own.
under everything.
Ooh, yeah.
Claire's got lots to work with on this hand now. Both her bowls are in good, nice promotion positions, or she can just come right through the port and draw the jack clean. I like her wine.
Pretty
Weight
close.
looks good too, especially if she can catch an edge. Hard to say if that one slid maybe just a pencil too far.
Greg's not taking too much time, so.
certainly there on both hands for him. Whichever he's feeling more. All of his bulls, his hand came on the same hand. I imagine he stays there. Still a nice port for him to draw. Greg stalking it.
Yeah.
Likes it. Wants to move down just a little bit. Appears to be just holding on him. Great weight again.
I think I might be able to give you an update on some of the games here. Appleberry Crisp. Yeah, I believe he is down 8-6 in his game right now, and I think the Rockman is up 10-9.
Good chance here for Claire. Honestly, her best shot here might be if she can connect on her bowl just short of Jack high and pushes Griggs out just a hair. I think she'll probably be 3. She's in the neighborhood.
Shot drawn.
Certainly shot. Can she touch the Jack? Oh, any Jack movement there would have been good for her too. Not sure if this is anywhere from 1 to 3, I'd imagine. Greg puts 3 on the board, so all 3 of those are in.
Really good pickup for Claire. Get control of the Jack again. Try to string together a few ends.
Yeah. Controlling the Jack has been key in this game thus far, so it's big for her to get it back, especially with a big 3-baller like that. Ryan's very happy. Made a drive, took out a couple of bulls, jumped up in the air, foot and a half in the air. He's so excited with that. Ryan Pollard out there on the last rank against Easy Everett.
Yeah.
They're in a title 11-9 match and appears to have cleared out one of Everett's bulls. It's hard to say from this angle who shot now. Ryan's throwing the Jack, so he must have been successful on that drive to take the 1 point. Wait to see where the marker puts the point up now on the scoreboard, and we'll know who's up in that game. Nice weight by Claire on her first. Greg slips by maybe 4 or 5 feet. So Claire just needs a minor line adjustment. She's bang on for her weight. Look at this bowl right here. What a bola. Leaves just a big enough hole that tough to throw weight at as well still.
Yeah. Greg's probably just trying to draw down to it.
Yeah, same weight he just threw. He's got stuff to run into or pick the cat up. This is holding on him, I think, a bit, though. Yeah, it just
Not
rubs
bad,
off.
though.
Good spot.
Better than crashing up front with that weight. Interesting.
Looks like she's trying to come to the back now after having 2 in the head. Not a bad idea. It's a good spot.
Yeah.
Oh, Greg can't buy a break there. Finds the hole.
Gives him a few options with his last. Let's see what Claire does with hers.
And Claire probably just is going to want to land that bowl if she can. That last bowl. Be in the count and a position bowl. Otherwise, Greg probably is just going to throw weight on his last bowl. Because Greg's got at least one on the tee. And if he doubles those bowls out, he's got two as well. So lots of good could happen for Greg with weight on his last bowl right now. So Claire needs to get one in there. Her other option would be to draw the tee, which may convince Greg not to throw the weight.
I would assume Claire is going for best back, but
My prediction is she's just drawing another, but we'll see. Look at that. That's exactly what I would have done. Another one in the count, and now it makes playing weight harder. Doubled, he's still down.
Yeah.
And a little bit of protection. I expect Greg to go with a little bit of push weight now rather than the full drive. Try and drag it a bit. I will predict he won't be light though. When you are down 3, throwing weight and clearing out 2 isn't a bad result either though. So I could see him going out right at it as well. Doesn't sound like he's gonna go right at it. Jack to the ditch gets him 2. Double the bowls out. Could kill the end anyway.
yeah, going big. There you go. And
Probably
his
2.
toucher's in still too, right on the line.
It's a great shot. That'll give him 2 points. That's what we call the sweet chin music right there. Confirm that the ditch bowl's in. Hard to say. They're certainly a long
We got the
ways
long
between
measure
bowls.
coming out. Claire's got the dental floss being used. The long string.
Greg's bowl is literally on the end boundary marker in the ditch, so you know that's about 2 meters to the ditch plus a good meter out, so 3 meters away. But Claire's furthest bowl isn't very close either. Read between the lines. Just the one. So
Uno.
that'll tie the game up at 14 here.
Michael O'Connor getting right down to it, 19-8 over Stevie, but Stevie has locked a nice back resting toucher, it looks like, with his first bowl. And just looking around, it looks like Appleberry Crisp has gone up 11-8, and the Rockman is up 11-9 in his game.
Murray Patulli walking by with a nice wave for the cameras. Doing double duty in this round. He's not just the umpire, but also a marker. Greg's first bowl well weighted, just a foot or so narrow. Movie style making some corrections on the green there. Must have been a little bit of a divot or something.
Yeah. They're a little wet to open the day, but they should dry out as the sun hits them. I want to give a quick shout out to the Calgary Lawn Bowling Club, all the volunteers, everybody that's been helping us with this tournament so far. The help has been fantastic. The hospitality has been fantastic. And I think all the players feel that and are having a great time. So thank you very much.
And a shout out to Daryl and Michael for this wonderful idea. I know a lot of blood, sweat, and tears have gone into this for you guys. even an hour or two at the bank last night
Yeah.
without any success. So thank you for all your guys' hard work and putting on such a great show here this week. A little bit of a loose end here, surprisingly. 4 fairly loose bowls, but Greg is lying 2 right now, which is all that matters.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, you sometimes think, you hear the skip say, oh, you've got 3 feet to draw into, or this bowl is 3 feet out. And, in actuality, you have like 6 feet that you can draw, either 3 feet in front or 3 feet behind.
And you drop it 6 feet light or whatever,
Yeah.
6 feet heavy. Yeah. Michael Patulli pumping the Wonderwall right now over the speakers. Makes me think of the best Premier League team in the history of soccer right there, Manchester City. That's what they play after a victory. So certainly this song's been played a lot over the last 10 years. Unfortunately for Nathan, who likes the weaker team there in Manchester, their victory song doesn't get played nearly as often anymore. Claire did drop one in there. That'll be the shot bowl, so that's good to see. I was wondering if Greg maybe would have gone for the bowl since he's got 3 seconds, but instead electing to draw. What a bowl that.
And what a bowl there.
Made the right choice there. It's probably more pressure to do that than it is even if you're down 3. Claire just need to repeat her bowl again.
Yeah.
This is going to be tough to beat. It's a good line. I don't know if she's got the weight.
Just going to come up short, I think. Just a bit.
Hell of an effort.
What an effort.
So I think that's Greg's first lead since yesterday. I don't think he's been leading. I don't think he's been leading this game yet.
Yeah. Mac Daddy hanging around with the Big Show. 19-9, picked up a 1 in the last end. Looking to keep that going on this and hold Mike O'Connor to the 19 as long as possible.
Mac Daddy dropped his first one about a foot in front of the jack. Nice bowl there. Big Mike fumbled his, about a yard short. Greg's first one in our game was about 4 or 5 feet past. So barn doors creaked open here for Claire. Let's see if she can drop one on the kitty.
Yeah, for all those players out there, being first is a huge thing in singles. If you can draw the jack first, that pressure swing from one player to the other is huge. And Claire does it here.
Great bowl.
Nice close one.
Lyle picked up another point in our game close to us. That puts him up 16-11. He's starting to get close to the end there. Like we said, 19-9 in the Big Show's game. We got 13-9 in the Deuce Blanc and Seltzer match. And Rockman's up 13-10. Appleberry Crisps up 11-8.
Looks like he's picking up 2 here and measuring for a third. So
Ryan Pollard's up 13-11 in his match. Dave Anderson and Mrs. Seltzer 19-10. Yeah. So someone's close to winning in that one. I can't confirm for sure who that is. That game was close a while ago. Dave's throwing his third. Mrs. Seltzer's only thrown 2. So my guess is Dave's probably up in that match because he would have scored the last end for sure.
it looks like he's bowling really well.
And he's just dropped another in the cat. So my
back
guess
resting toucher.
Dave's up 19-10 there would be my prediction. Greg slides a little bit by. So potential big end here for Claire shaping up.
Yeah.
Certainly line 2 right now, and lots of room to draw in for 3.
And Greg can't seem to find that middleweight. Went long, short, long again.
Wouldn't be surprised if Claire tries to sort of reach the head here, maybe get a foot or two behind the jack where she's still in the count.
She's definitely got the energy.
Not sure she likes that. That kind of opens up the trail for Greg.
Looks like she might be up just the 1.
It's hard to
Maybe
say.
2?
I'd say she's 2 for sure.
Yeah.
The movie stock confirms 1 in a measure. Looks like 2 to me here. But Greg can play with the reaching weight now. Just tap his up or get the jack.
He might actually go big here, I think is what he's saying.
Wants the jack to the ditch.
Yeah, he's going big. May have taken the measure out.
So yeah, he's taking out second shot. So Claire's got a draw here for 2. Doesn't need to be too close. Got a couple feet. Has her bowl to promote. 1 roll on her bowl will be enough.
Yeah.
Knocked out. Umpire Michael Patulli out there in the Appleberry Crisp
Claire
game.
with a great bowl there. That's 2. Pulls ahead again, 16-15. They might take a look at 3. But
I'm gonna
They're
put a
gonna
quick
measure
tape
for
on
the
that third one.
Yeah.
Pumping the Red Hot Chili Peppers here now. DJ Michael Patulli putting on the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
The
Bobby
big great-
Seltzer scored, and I saw Justin move the score to 14, so I think that means 14-9 for Bobby
Yeah.
in that game.
Ricky just updated the score. He is up 16-8 in that game. He did pick up a big 3-ender, I think. And can update. Rockman's up 13-10, and it looks like he's got a 3 with the final bowl from his opponent coming down.
Yeah, that's the big bowl here. Can really get some separation in this game if he doesn't disrupt the head. He's got the weight for it. Nope, slides by
Oh, so
everything.
that might be a 3 for Ben to put him at 16.
Certainly looks like 2 to me. Hard to say on that third from being so far away, but you
Mhm.
could be right. Greg puts his first, about a foot short, foot shot, and Claire's maybe 2 feet behind, both off to the side slightly. There comes the hair narrow, connects on Greg's bowl, pushing it out of the head, but now it's being jack high, it's probably still the shot bowl.
Yeah.
Mr. Tibby's playing against Roy Riggy, so he's down 16-8 in his match right now. Greg dropped a nice one, jack high there. So imagine he's probably lying the 2. Claire's going to come down and try and cut it down. I think she's a little bit speedy, drawing back to the tee.
I don't know. It seems like everybody in chat and everybody around here has their favorite football teams. I feel like I'm out there with not watching football at all.
Well, I mean, you're a Detroit Lions fan
For
North
American
American
football, that's true. So who would be the equivalent of the Detroit Lions in Premier League?
West Brom's probably a good pick right there. Not poor enough to ever get relegated, but never strong
Never
enough to
achieving it.
really do anything. Although, I mean, for years there, your Detroit Lions would have been relegated if it was possible in the NFL.
Yeah, definitely.
Didn't you have a couple winless seasons?
One 0-16, and that'll definitely go down in history.
It's a big bull from Claire here. Could be down 2. She's got some potential. Run into bowls, run into the jack. She's in the neighborhood. Is she going to get it?
Close.
Oh,
Shaves it.
Great try. Still second shot behind there. So, you know, Greg's going to want to come in now with his last. Find that last bowl. If he could just tap it back 6 to 8 inches, he's probably a 3-banger here, which would be huge. So do you make a lot of trips down to Detroit for games? I guess it'd be a fairly short jaunt at least for
I
you.
haven't made a lot, but I've seen a few games.
Seen the new Ford Field or whatever they
Oh,
call
it's
it?
beautiful. Yeah, that's nice. Beats the Silver Dome any day. The area is nice because it's right next to Comerica as well for the Tigers, so it's a really nice, clean, big square.
Don't head down to 8 Mile Road while you're down there.
No,
Stay away from
I
there.
stay away from there.
So that's gonna tie the game up once again, I think.
Yeah.
We'll confirm just to make sure that our eyes aren't deceiving us, but I'm sure Claire's back bowl's second shot. So Dave and Mrs. Seltzer off the green now. So that was the first game that's finished on the championship bracket. Fairly confident that was Dave that took the win.
Looks like Michael Connor is 1 point away. Game of 20-10 over Stevie, but Stevie can still fight back. Sometimes that last point is the hardest to get. And in the rink right in front of us, Lyle and Pat, it looks like Lyle may have picked up a 4.
That could put him on the brink then.
Yeah, it might be 20.
16 to 13 in that game prior to that. Oh, we got a wrong bias in ours.
Nope.
Claire's not going to be happy with that.
No.
Movie style picked it up for her. That's a much better bowl from Claire.
Yeah.
Perfectly weighted, just needed a blade more grasp. Greg lying 1 now. Maybe 6 to 8 inches in front of the jack. Couple there. Big Show does have one last bowl to choke slam him.
I can give a quick update. Roy Riggy is up 20-8 on Desmond Tibby. And it looks like Rockman is up 14-11 in his game.
14-12 for Pollard and his. And you did confirm Lyle did get the 4, so he's at the 20 now. Daddy did stay alive.
Yeah.
I would guess that was 2 there, so that'd make it 20-12. Quite the turnaround from Appleberry Crisp there, though.
Yeah.
I believe he was down 8 to 6. Now it's 20 to 8, so he's run off 14 straight points.
Yeah, I think he's had a couple big multiple point ends. It looks like he's locked in because he's holding game right now with
Just playing position, yeah.
a bowl just behind the jack. Oh, Pat Kaufman on their closest ring coming down with a heater. And that's game.
That's game.
Lyle Mix moving on to
The
round
Elite
2.
Eight. Greg picks up the shot there to take the lead, 17-16. Gregor coming up about 4 feet light on his first. Claire about a yard short on hers, but line the shot for now. Michael Connor's line 3 right now with McCarahan's last bowl to come, so he is sitting game. This is a big shot for Steve if he wants to stay alive. Claire comes about 4 feet behind there. So still lots of room for both to draw in here. I'm not sure shot bowl's been thrown yet in this end. Greg's chasing his down.
Great shot here from Greg.
Well-weighted bowl. That'll be number 1. Just short of jack high, a little bit narrow.
And Steve McCarahan drags the jack all the way back with this final ball.
Didn't really stick with it, so Mike's got probably 4 feet to draw to, but at least makes him make the shot.
That's game. What a shot. Draws it right up to the jack.
Mike drops it on there, so Michael Connor will advance. We've got Mike, Lyle, and Dave, and Roy Riggy that have all advanced so far. Greg's going to try and squeak a second one in here. Comes up a little bit light.
That's a little short.
So Claire's got a chance now to draw the shot. Play weight the other hand, take out the bowl. A little riskier to do that. She got a little narrow. Could bump in Greg for 2. So we'll see her just draw. Her bowls come a lot, so that's probably good line. It's all on the weight. I think she's going to come up just a hair shy.
Short.
Yeah, needed another 2 feet on that. So inch Greg, that 1 point closer to the finish line.
A couple quick updates. Everett Wires is still down 17-14 to Pollard. Rockman is up 15-11 in his game. And Dusselblon Seltzer. Seltzer's up 15-12. A couple loose bowls to start this end.
Yeah, surprised that we've seen play fall off these last few ends, to be
Yeah.
honest. Both players played so well for that middle portion of the game. And Claire was on fire to start, and both of them are a little bit loose right now. I don't have anything within a yard of the jack still here. 4 bowls and 3 bowls in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine Claire's bowl's probably shot, but 4 feet away. And this one looks like it's late again.
Yeah. And they're both laughing at each other. Like, what's going on?
I'd probably bumped them up enough to be shot, but those bowls are all still a full yard out.
Yeah.
If I was Claire, I'd be coming in on the open hand.
Yeah.
Movie stock and earned 4 feet. It's the closest bowl. Claire coming on that wide hat, wanting to come around everything. Certainly can, you just need to be with the yard out there, so it's just all about being well weighted. That'll
There's
be a
the
shot bowl.
bowl.
Well done. About a foot behind the cat. Peeked it on the other side. Greg maybe will play weight at it now. Sure he won't be shy trying to make a connection on that bowl.
Yeah.
Tight out of his hand unless he can get sort of a lucky redirector. Does promote his a little bit closer, but still one for Claire. So Claire can repeat her last bowl. She'll be tying this one up. Go right down to the wire. Looking like it could be a huge end for Everett over on that other end.
Yeah.
He's
He's got 3 right up against the tee.
Everett's drawn in for 4 here, so 1 bowl left to come from the Paul man. Paul Bear, the Pollard.
Paul, yeah.
Another great bowl here from Claire.
Yeah.
Draws it clean. We got an 18-18 ball game right here. Paul Bear throws his bowl. Looks like he's in the neighborhood. Probably ran too far though. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a 4-bagger for Everett, which would actually put him in the lead if that's the case. So he's made a big comeback in that match.
Looks like Ben has just dropped 2. He's still up 15-13.
$16-12 now for Bobby over Justin. Claire's first bowl coming down here. That's a good start for her. 1.5 feet, 2 feet behind. Looks like they measured for 4 in that far game and Everett only got the 3. So it's a straight tie over there, 17-17.
Claire coming up really short on this one.
Probably still lying the shot behind there.
Yep.
Another somewhat loose end to start from both.
Both of them would like to pick up at least one here to edge them closer.
Greg's a little bit wide. I'm not sure if that's going to come down for him. It's well weighted. Just didn't finish. Imagine that's Claire lying shot behind the cat still. Claire's out wide, but Herbal seems to fight that ridge more than Greg's does.
Just coming in nicely here.
It's looking to dig in. Yes, it does. Another nice ball. It's about a foot and a half behind. So clear line 2 here. Interesting to see if Greg maybe tries to come down and land those bowls.
He definitely wants to reach.
It's also got his bowl if he's a little bit wide to use as a corrector. Looks tight to me, but maybe it'll hold up just enough.
Yeah, it's looking really good here.
It did hold nice.
Very nice.
Good bowl. That's just a shot. Nice line here from Claire. She'll swoop down at the end if she's got the right weight. And does she have
What a bomb.
beautiful bowl? Their day. It's going to be tough for Greg to get shot here. Got no back bowls. So he can't afford really to play weight. He's just going to have to play a nut draw.
Nut draw, yeah.
So he's all he's got. Doesn't want to risk playing any kind of weight because if he doesn't hit it right, could actually lose the game with Claire's 2 back bowls.
Yeah, this positioning. Giving up one is not going to be the end of the world.
He likes it. Following it down.
Maybe?
One effort. I don't think so.
No.
Great effort, though.
Good effort on that one, though. Yeah, stand over the mat.
Makes it 19-18. We're in for a barn burner finish. Well, I gave the wrong point away, right? Greg didn't score there.
No, yeah, Claire did. Just for those out there in YouTube land, if you're watching, don't forget to hit the like, hit the subscribe. We appreciate all the support. Every like, every subscription helps our channel and allows us to bring more content like this and put on more events like this. We hope to develop some more in the future if this one goes really well. If you like what you're seeing, let us know. Let us know you're out there. Any questions, any comments, any score updates or people you're cheering for, let us know. We appreciate everybody watching and hope you're having a great time.
Great start here from Greg. This is what he wants to
Yeah.
see. Nestles in just behind the kitten. Probably only 3 or 4 inches away. Mr. Pollard throwing the jack there. He got a big 1 point against Everett, so
Yeah.
puts him into the lead. 18-17 in that match.
Oh, Claire.
Still think Gregor's shot, but great effort from Claire. Close again, Gregor.
Great shot there from Greg.
Oh, what a bowler. Line 2 now. Claire likely wants to come the other way now. So she can land shot bowl.
Yep.
Or nestle up to the jack on her own. Weight looks close here. Oh, what a try.
Very
Probably
close.
second shot though. Although her ball could fall out. Sure, Greg's gonna play that hand now and just try and touch the ball out.
Doing the same.
Staying on the same hand. A little touch on the jack doesn't hurt him here. Weight looks good.
Oh,
What a
nice
ball
ball
that.
there.
Greg could be the 3 right now.
Put the pressure on.
Certainly 2.
Just making Claire think.
Not sure if down from our angle it looks like
Yeah, she's gonna come down.
it's just 2. But you look at the screen, it makes me think it could be 3, so could be game right now for the sexy boy, Greg Wilson. Pollard stalking his ball, he must like it.
Yeah.
Running down like a madman. Nope, didn't get a result. Got some MJ pumping in the background.
Yep.
One of Roy's favorite bands, I know for sure. Loved him growing up. Already have. She takes out the measure at least. So Greg's got a nice tight draw within a foot for the win. Great effort. Inches away from victory, but I think he actually ended up costing himself a point in the end. Didn't think it was going to hold that much, but
No.
it held longer than I thought. Just confirmed they put it on the board, but I'm sure that was only one, which means we're deadlocked again.
19-19. Okay, it should pop up now. Yeah, I think we're okay now.
Claire draw a nice one in the back there. So she's line 2. Trying to draw a third in here. And she does. That's a beauty. So some pressure on Greg here as Claire's sitting game.
Yeah, tough shot here from Greg.
He can play weight if he wants.
Yeah.
Double out the back bowls would be reasonable. Eddie Jack connection, he's close to the tee. Greg was intending, but still got a fairly decent result. 2 bowls out. So Claire does have to make the draw here for the win within about 2 feet.
I can tell you that Ben Rauchman is up 19-13 in his game.
Bob and Justin, 16-14 by the looks of it. And Everett's down by 1 to Ryan, 19-18 in that game.
Looks like Ryan might be holding 1. It's very close.
Claire likes this. Yeah, what a bowl.
Yeah,
She did
that's
it.
the game.
Claire Day. Nice hug
Claire
by the
Day,
two.
moving on to
Exchange
round
there.
2.
Claire with a wonderful game. 21-19 win for Claire. Congratulations to her. What a win and what a bowl.
Give a shout out to our sponsors and supporters. Bowls in Canada, Henselite dealer for North America. Thank you for all your support. Calgary Lawn Bowling Club and all the volunteers and supporters here have been fantastic. Derek Dillon for his gracious donation to the event to help raise the prize pool. And Village Brewery for supplying all the drinks and stocking the bar here at Calgary Lawn. Really appreciate that as well. We can stay on for a little longer.
What a bowl by the Rock man. Knocked the ball back.
Yeah.
He's lying 2. He's lying game now.
He might be lying game.
This is game point. His opponent needs to make a shot. Otherwise, the Rock man's advancing.
Unfortunately, they are all the way across the green.
I think his opponent did draw a second shot there. So that would make it 20-13. I believe they'll still continue to play. But we'll be streaming the afternoon games too. The Elite 8 and the Final 4. Ryan Pollard's real excited about something here. Don't think he got the result he quite wanted. Looks like it's maybe a measure now. Him and Everett. Just missed the connection where he would have won the game.
All right, everybody, we are going to pack it in. Stay tuned on our Facebook page. We will try to update the brackets for you so you can see who's moving on and who stays. We do have some tight games on the far side, but we can't get the cameras over there, so we're going to call it. But stay tuned, and we will give you the updates on our social media, Facebook. We will see you guys later.
Bye-bye.